What's up, gamers, and welcome back to Star Ocean 4. It's me, JD Sensei. What's going on? Let me see something, but it could... Because... Ah, crap. Well, I told you I was going to screw this game up, and damn it, I screwed it up. I screwed it up something fierce. So the boo-boo I made, because I did make a boo-boo, is you're not supposed to immediately go to EN2. And I did. Which basically just locked me out of everything on AOS. A few PAs and stuff like that. Oopsie. And I can't mine or anything. I think this is his PA. Yeah, there was a PA back there that would help out Raimi a little bit. There was... a bunch I could do on... I mean, I don't really miss much, but any quests I had for Eos are void now. I can't do them. It is what it is. It's okay. This is kind of like... I'm not even using a strategy guide or anything like that. I'm just playing through to play through. And I know I can go back to... I will have to go back to Eos anyways as part of the story. It's something to remember for when I play through a higher difficulty. But I'll do that on my own. Because I don't... they don't even unlock the higher difficulties until later. Hey, Limmel. Oh, this is a combat simulator one, I think. Let me see. Yep. So, I'll let him talk.
Your swordsmanship's gotten a heck of a lot better, Faze. Maybe that's why I suddenly feel like I'm itching for some action.
In that case, may I trouble you for a match?
Just the words I wanted to hear.
So, anywho...
Is a single match all right?
Of course.
Yes. Very well. On guard!
Well, he's a magic user, so this is going to be easy. And I haven't been using him either.
Come on, let's do this! You're not going anywhere! You're not going anywhere! Yeah! Yeah! You're not going anywhere! Stay tight! You're not going anywhere!
No. Keep running, little girl. You're all mine. Oh, he got me through that one.
You're not going anywhere!
I mean, he's a wimpy. Oh, you got me, bro. Let's see if you can do it now. You're not the only one that can do that. So basically, if you beat Faze,
all right, nice job.
Either way, you get affection. But you get more if you do it this way. Stop breathing heavy in my ear.
I expected no less, Edge. But I did think I'd be able to last a bit longer.
That's what he said.
It was really close, Faze. If I'd reacted even a second slower, I would have lost.
Not bloody likely.
Don't be so modest. I'm the one who lost. I can tell just how much stronger you are. I'll just have to practice more. Will you spar with me again sometime?
Of course. But next time, I'll have gotten stronger too.
You really are something, Edge. This is exactly what makes you worth aspiring towards.
Okay, silence. Anyways. So I'm going through the PAs now, which are good things to do. Okay, let's check. We have... Don't go in the far run. The far one is Raimi in the shower. It's negative karma. But yeah, you don't want to do that. I mean, it's worth it if you haven't seen it, I guess. It's just a silly shower scene. You don't get to see anything, so not worth doing. I mean, it's fairly easy to make Raimi like you anyways. But we are going to one of my favorite places to power level. Which you'll see in a bit. We'll get sidetracked. We're not obviously going to not make it to EN2. Because the way it goes now is we go to the next place, then you go to Roke, and the Roke is the big one. You're on there for a while. Then you can go back and go there, and then EN2. You get around after that. Is that Raimi one still available? Nope. Okay, that was the shower one. Yeah, around this time you start getting choices of PAs. But we figured most of these were going to be Baccus. So that wasn't it. Well, maybe you were in here. Yep, there's one in here. It's Raimi. And Welch.
Sorry, I still don't get it. How are those glasses any different from your old ones?
A real man notices the subtle changes in a girl's couture choices. Come on over here. Take a nice close look.
You're kidding, right? They haven't changed at all.
Well,
Ah!
nice. Well played. How about it, Fazerino? Can you tell?
Just a moment. Let me take a closer look.
Bill.
Who saw that coming?
What? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Just suddenly jumping out like that?
What are you doing over here?
What are you doing over here?
Could this be the first signs of LOVE? She'll hunt you out some more.
Creepy. Anyways. Limo's creepy anyways, so nothing you can do about that. Hello. Anywho. Okay. Where's my next PA? Baccus or Limo? We'll go to Limo. Baccus is relatively easy to get his.
If you're tired, Lim, shouldn't you sleep in your room? What's wrong?
Edgy. I want to take nappy time with you, okay?
No.
Huh?
How about no?
Grandpa would always take nappy time with me, okay? When I'm alone, I feel so lonely.
No. No. Say no. Yep, that's a window. Jealousy rising.
What in the world am I doing, hiding like this?
You got the hots for a kid.
Limmel,
Not good.
you're a big girl now. Go to your own room, okay? She's out cold.
Boo.
What are you doing?
Ah!
Hey. Keep it down, Faze. I'm taking nappy time, Kay.
If you're tired, you really should sleep in your own room. It's unfair to Edge.
It's none of your beeswax, Phase. I want to take nappy time with Edgy.
You really are a baby, aren't you, Limmel?
I'm not a baby, Kay.
I'd call a girl your age who can't sleep by herself quite a baby indeed.
Phase, you big dummy. Fine. I'll sleep alone, Kay.
Right. Anyways, she's still creepy.
If you'll excuse me.
What's up with those two, anyway?
Only good friends can fight like that.
And what does that mean?
Means, Edge, you're a dummy. Can I put those two in a room together yet? Just got to get them affinity for each other. Let's see. Nope, not yet. Oh, it was worth a shot. All right, what do we got? We got two here. We got Baccus and Limmel. Limmel. Not Limmel. Baccus? Baccus. I guess at least they're playing regular chess. Yeah, the N2's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, but you're gonna spend an epic ton of time on Roke. How many were there in this? A lot of PAs. Limmel? No. Baccus? No. Okay. You two are clear. Okay, we'll go back this way then. That's item creation. We're fine on that. We will get somebody new in the next place. But we'll have to end up with Edge being a little bitch for the foreseeable future. Well, it's not actually that long, I don't think. Oh god, I gotta go upstairs. Okay. Up we go. Let's go see what's going on upstairs. Wait. Yeah, it wasn't here, so it's gonna be up here somewhere. Yeah, it's in here. This might be the one I have to answer her correctly with. Yep. Fairly certain it is. I'm not clicking through quick so I don't accidentally click it. Yeah, this one, so this one's got like a 50-50 chance of working. Apparently, according to everybody, the strategy guide, they say, I marry you. This is the one you're apparently supposed to pick. At least the people who have tested it said the strategy guide got it wrong. Now, it's entirely possible. I think the big issue is they're not sure if this is a required PA or not. It seems to be. But the answer that people, that the strategy guide that Prima put out back in the day, or Brady, was one of them two, had it wrong. That's what they said, anyways. Anyway. Okay, so here's the emergency warp out. And, well, you're about to see where we're going to end up. I mean, and you already know where I'm going to end up. I said Earth before, but where on Earth would be an interesting place for Star Ocean, would you think? Canned cutscene for the win. Aye, Captain, the warped shields are down. We cannot start them up.
There's a gravitational anomaly ahead. It looks like... Oh, no, this can't be right. At this
black
rate,
hole.
It's a black hole!
I
The
win.
current situation is everything, Mr. Phase. Allow me, then, to explain the phenomenon of black holes appearing in deep space, along with my own theories about them.
Sorry, Baccus, but save the lecture for another time. We have to concentrate on getting out of here.
Can't
Raimi!
do that.
Give me 30 seconds. I'm inputting the gravity changes for emergency warp.
Edge, look!
It's really black and smoky.
Is that the black hole?
I've lost control of the Calnus!
Raimi!
Too late! We won't make it!
I know enough about science to tell you this isn't what would happen. I don't know how they expected to get away from it anyways. And then this time dilation effect too. Yeah, you don't go in it, you get pulled apart at the molecular level. Although nobody can be certain. Yep, that's Earth. This is Florida. Which now that I think about it, based on their angle, they're not going the right place, but whatever. Okay, military base in the desert. Where, oh, where could we be going? I wonder. I'm thinking Area 51, maybe?
We survived.
Maybe.
Is everyone okay?
Yes, I think.
That was fun. It was all zap, boom, okay?
What are we going to do with you, Lemmel?
Not
We were
much.
definitely caught in the black hole. Did we escape from its event horizon, then? No. I'm afraid that would be impossible. Perhaps it just happened to be a black hole with an ergosphere? I
Explain
suppose
it.
one might call it an escape through a type of wormhole. In any event, the fact that we escaped at all can only be called a miracle.
Impossible.
Oh, that's foreshadowing now that I think about it.
No, I'm certain my analysis is correct.
No way.
Miss Raimi, you doubt me as well?
This is...
Our homeworld? Is this Earth?
Yep. In black and white, no less. With a big red dot.
Are we sure then?
Yes, the results are the same every time I check. The stellar coordinates are an almost perfect match. There's no question that this planet is Earth.
I see.
What's wrong? This is Edgy and Ray Ray's home, isn't it? But both of them don't look very happy about it.
I don't think it's so much unhappiness as it is bewilderment.
Indeed. Arriving at one's home planet under such strange circumstances would put anyone ill at ease.
That's not the whole problem.
There are subtle discrepancies between this Earth and ours.
This isn't the most flattering part of our planet's history, but a little before Raimi and I were born, the worst war in all of Earth's history occurred. The result was that the surface of the planet became terribly contaminated, and humans had no choice but to go deep underground. It's been the same situation ever since we were born. The polluted environment still hasn't improved. Of course, that was the very reason we looked to space.
But there are no traces of pollution on the surface of this planet. Well, it's not quite accurate to say none at all, but it's still an environment in which humans could live. It's almost like the war that nearly destroyed our planet never even happened.
Nah, but I'm sure we'll
The
screw
fact
that
that
up.
something you took for granted suddenly no longer applies is somewhat troubling.
And there's another thing. The organization we belong to, the USTA, I can't get through to headquarters.
Mysterious issues all. Something unexpected may have happened here in your absence.
What is it, Lim?
Everyone stop standing around and being all weird, Kay? Let's go out. I want to see Edgy and Ray Ray's home.
What? You see, Limmel.
All right.
Edge?
The air outside seems breathable. I'm going out there to take a look. See if we can't find someone.
In that case, I shall join you.
And I as well. As a scientist, I am intrigued.
Me too.
Somebody tell these people
Limmel,
about the
you
Prime
stay and watch the
Directive.
ship with Raimi, okay?
Aww.
Raimi, take care of Limmel while we're out.
Gotcha. Hey! Don't do anything stupid, Edge.
Don't worry, I'll make certain of it.
Yes, you may count on me, too.
Why are the two of you answering for me?
I guess I won't have to worry if Faze and Baccus are with you.
Oh no, Sausage Fest. Sausage Fest. Hey, welcome. I got new followers. Also hit 150 subscribers on YouTube today. There are a couple of chests out here, and I do want to find them, but I don't have Limmel with me. So I got to do it the old-fashioned way. But there are chests out here. The garage is where you're supposed to go, obviously. You got to get all these chests before you leave, because it's the only chance you get to do it. You're not coming back here, trust me. I mean, come on. Fenced-in, military-looking place in the middle of the desert. Where else could it be but Area 51? Go find, there's another one. Aquaberries. Why would they have aquaberries? That's weird. Use items. Aquaberries. Go ahead and throw one out. Yeah, discard. One. There we go. Gotta get the SP, you know? Alright, are there any more? I thought there was, there's another one right there. Just blueberries. Whatever. You need it for the trophy to get all the treasure chests. I think my rings are relatively well charged, but let's see if there's any more treasure chests around here. Okay, that camera went a little wonky on me. I think we're clear, but we're gonna go check a few of these buildings. Just check around them. It was weird that that one was blue, but okay. Okay, that building's a bust. We got this one over here, which I also can't go into. It looks like a treasure chest. It's not. So it reminds me of cottages I used to go to as a kid. The building right back there did. They weren't in the desert, but they were. They weren't in the desert. They were in Maine, the northern U.S.
This
There are
place is
a couple of PAs
deserted.
in here.
It sure is, and has been for some time, from the looks of things.
For now, let's split up and see what we can uncover.
Okay,
Report if you
Scoop.
find anything.
Chime? Maybe time?
Huh? What? This can't be.
It's in the 1940s, 50s, something like that. Probably.
Judging from the color degradation caused by ultraviolet rays, I'd say it's been abandoned for about 3 years. I suppose that's not particularly important, but...
Well, don't jump to conclusions, Faze. If nothing else, I just figured out when we are. The date on this magazine is too faded to read, but there was an article inside that caught my attention. 2 years after initial experiments, our country has at last perfected the ultimate doomsday weapon, the hydrogen bomb. is what it says. If I remember my history, the first practical hydrogen bomb on Earth was developed in 1954. So basically, if you're saying this magazine is 3 years old, that would put us in the year 1957. In other words, we're on the Earth of nearly 150 years ago.
The Earth of 150 years ago? That's not even possible.
I'm not so certain, Mr. Faze.
What? Even you, Baccus?
Mr. Edge, a short time ago I intercepted some radio waves, albeit weak ones.
Radio waves? Like old broadcast radio?
The transmission was as follows. Some days ago, the historic honor of launching the first artificial satellite slipped through our fingers, instead going to the Reds. This unfortunate occurrence has prompted the President to announce new plans for manned rocket missions, promising to put men in space before our rivals.
History note,
Mr.
that didn't
Edge,
happen.
How would you interpret this information?
Anyone who's ever dreamed of going into outer space knows the story. The first successful launch of a man-made satellite was
Sputnik by the Russians.
the middle of the last century, 1957. No wonder we can't reach anyone. In 1957, the USTA wasn't even a twinkle in someone's eye. Honestly, I can't believe it. But with this much evidence piling up, I guess we have no choice but to face reality. The planet we made our emergency landing on may be Earth, but it's an Earth from almost 150 years in the past. Didn't you mention this sort of thing before, Faze? An error in mid-warp that can cause a ship to end up in another time entirely?
No, this situation is somewhat different. That was brought about by the distortion caused by warping within the space-time continuum. The dangers associated with it are nothing more than arriving earlier or later on the standard temporal axis. If the theory we're positing here is true, it would be time regression. And such a thing is absolutely not possible. Though, with the situation as it is, I hesitate to apply the term absolutely.
If we posit that time regression has indeed occurred, it would mean we're now located in a space topologically distinct from that in which we were previously. In the current situation, I do not yet have enough information to say whether such a thing is even possible. But if the reality is that we now stand upon the past Earth, we have no choice but to accept it as fact.
So, let me get this straight.
We've been transported to the Earth of 150 years in the past, and we currently have no way of getting back, right?
If this truly is the Earth of another time, then yes. I'm afraid there is nothing we can do to return.
The only thing I can say for certain is this. It's pointless to keep standing around here. Let's return to the Calnus and review the situation together. Then we can decide what to do. What?
That would be the army showing up. Baccus sneaking
The
away.
Calnus! Damn it! When did they get here?
They're quite well regulated. I suppose they must be soldiers of some sort.
Even so, they've arrived much too quickly. They must have a base of operations nearby.
You're
It
sitting on
seemed
it.
this was more than just a ghost town.
This isn't Let's Swap Theories time. Raimi and Limmel are still inside.
Wait. All they want is to capture the extraterrestrials inside. If nothing else, I can assure you no one will be harmed. I wouldn't go recklessly provoking them if I were you.
Who are you? You refer to us as extraterrestrials quite casually.
Are you with those soldiers over there? What do you people want from us? My name is Klaus Bachstein. You have to trust me. I'm your friend.
Mr.
Fascinating.
Bogdine, I must request an explanation. On what grounds should we consider you to be our friend?
I don't have a gun.
Fair enough. But first, we must find a better place to talk. You'll all be found if we stay here. You see the house with the red roof over there? That's my home. Come with me. I'll give you the details there.
Give me the deets.
Edge, are you really going to trust him?
We must keep in mind that this may be a trap.
Or he might really want to help us. If nothing else, he presented himself to us unarmed. Besides, he has no idea who or what we are, yet he shows his back to us? That's not the kind of man I want to doubt.
Thank you.
That is very like Mr. Edge.
Yes, I am truly no match for him.
Alright, anyways. Let's save first. What the hell was that? Open. What is this? Oh, I missed a treasure chest. Well, that would have been bad. You can walk over there, just the old, haha, you can't walk over here trick. So what I meant, before everybody jumps on me, probably like, he's saying the space missions didn't happen. No, they did. But the president promised to put Americans in space first. He did not. It was a cosmonaut that went in space first. Americans had the first moon landing. First and only, now that I think about it. Russians never made it. They had their rocket program had some issues. It blowed it up. I think 2 of them blew up. Might have been the predecessor to the Soyuz rockets. But yeah, Sputnik came in space first, and then they vowed to be the first to put people in space. That didn't happen. But they did do the first missions to the moon and back. And then the space program kind of died off during the 80s with the shuttle and all that.
Edgy.
The shuttle
Lemuel?
boo-boos. Oh, they got Raimi.
Good grief. Please don't scare us like that. For a moment, I thought it really was a trap.
But still, what are you doing here, Lemmel?
Yeah, weren't you staying in the Calnus?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
What exactly happened, Limmel?
Klausy.
Allow me to explain.
Please do so.
I see. So that's what this is all about. Your country's army has troops stationed at a base here, and the ruined town serves to camouflage it.
Yeah, the big-ass fence
Interesting.
gives it away, though.
So the men surrounding the Calnus were indeed soldiers after all.
But, Limmel, Raimi was captured trying to protect you. While we're all glad Klaus rescued you, you shouldn't have been so careless as to leave the Calnus.
I'm sorry. I was a bad girl. And now Ray Ray's gone.
Well, I suppose there's little point in scolding you after the fact.
But
Tee-hee.
If you're truly sorry about what happened, that's more than enough. Not even Raimi would be angry with you, Limmel.
Edgy.
She might be.
Besides,
Depending on
I'm
where they
partially
stick the
responsible for
probes.
this myself. It was a mistake to split us up under conditions like these. I won't make that mistake again. Let's go, people. We're rescuing Raimi.
It's nearly impossible to get into the base from outside. Why don't you leave this part to me?
What do you mean?
We'll pretend that I've apprehended you, and that I'm bringing you in. That should allow us to get inside without causing too much fuss.
I see. Yes, that would certainly allow us to avoid unnecessary trouble. But one question remains.
Which is?
What exactly is your motive for assisting us? Forgive me, but you're far too knowledgeable about what's happening here. What if he hands us all over together? Are you that kind of man, Klaus?
You have every right to doubt me. But even so, I want to help you.
All right. In that case, I'll leave our method of entry into the base to you, Klaus.
Edge!
Klaus saved Limmel after all. And Limmel isn't the kind of girl who would get this close to someone who couldn't be trusted. But more than anything else, I trust him. Like I said, he came to us unarmed, and he turned his back on us without hesitation.
It would appear you have lost again, Mr. Faze.
So it would appear indeed.
Thank you.
Right, well.
You may have already suspected this, but the truth is, I once worked at the base myself, as a scientist. I was involved with research into a certain field. My field was extraterrestrials, and the super technology they brought with them.
Mr. Bucktime, are you implying that the existence of extraterrestrials is known on this planet?
Well, not by the public, of course. And that's exactly why the researchers must be having trouble controlling their excitement right about now.
Why would that be?
It's not very often they get their hands on an unscathed ship like your Calnus. Not to mention uninjured extraterrestrials. If they can understand your technology and make it their own, these people who once struggled in obscurity can suddenly become heroes. Two birds with one stone. Your super technology, their fame. They'll be able to go public. They do it without even stopping to consider how dangerous such advanced technology might be. What kind of scientist would accept a breakthrough handed to him on a plate?
Any of them.
We need to catch up with you on our own, through our own abilities. To be honest, our species just isn't ready for your technology.
Well, this is true.
So once you've rescued your friend, I want you to leave this planet as soon as possible. If I must have a motive, I suppose that would be it.
I see.
Actually, there's one other thing I need to ask. As it happens, there's another extraterrestrial besides your friend who's being held captive in the base.
There are extraterrestrials on Earth other than us?
Yes, a young girl named Miracle.
More foreshadowing. She's a cat girl.
She has ears and a tail that look just like that cat's. You'll know her when you see her. I beg of you, take Miracle back to her home planet.
You have my word. We'll do our best to get her home.
Thank you.
Miracle's no joke, too. She's really good in combat. Anyways. Anyways. So we're going to have to end this one here. Quick side note, by the way. This can't be the actual Earth in 1950. The reason being, as soon as the ship landed and they found the technology, it goes into the alternate Earth theory. Because the history would deviate. If it had deviated this much, You know, to the point where I know what's going to happen in the story anyways, but if it had deviated this much, the future that they had wouldn't have happened. So, just saying. So the whole game would be messed up. So it deals more with the alternate Earth instead of a real Earth. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. My name is GD Sensei. If you did like it, make sure you leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on the channel, like Sims and this, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Have a great day, guys.